Hey guys, XJ here, and today's going to be a woodcutting guide. At minimum, it's going to require 90 woodcutting and 90 fire making, and some high-end gear. Again, this isn't really so much like a low-level guide. It's more like it. You can get here, and I'll demonstrate. But this is mostly something I'm AFKing, so this is very good to do if you're going for like 120 or 200 mil woodcutting. And I don't know, I just kind of do it for fun when I'm like not doing anything. I've gone quite a bit of, I think I've gotten like 20 or 30 million woodcutting experience from this, and like 20 million or 60 million fire making or something like that. So it's not bad. Um, so the most important thing is from archaeology, you want to have, I can't show it, but the only perk I have on from archaeology is the always a days, I think, or des, archaeology perk, which is 83 archaeology. And what this does is when you get a log, it automatically burns it for fire making experience. So you're essentially burning elder logs at the same time. So what that also does, it's not so much for the experience, but the experience is very nice with fire making. It's to maximize the AFK because I don't care about the money from elder logs. It's kind of whatever, but it makes it so I don't have to use porn charges from my necklace. So the only time you're going to be using porn charges is through bird's nest. So you're saving a lot of like time and annoyance. Like, oh, I gotta recharge my necklace, or I have to have a dark core necklace. Like, I don't even care about that. I'd rather get the experience because fire making takes time. It's a very slow skill. So getting faster, doing fire making at the same time is quite nice. So again, make sure your Grace Elves has charges. Like, let's go over the gear. Grace Elves has charges, urn enhancer, decorated woodcutting urns. You can put these in your Brooch of the Gods if you have it to have get spawns of blessing the gods. I don't have it simply because I'm using pulse cores. Maybe I'll put it in after, but that just saves a lot of space. Well, not a lot of space, but one space. Again, yeah, this is just why I find the most AFK. Another thing is the Nature Sentinel helmet. I'm not sure if the other outfits are good, but this isn't required at all. So like if you're like 90 woodcutting, 90 fire making, and 83 archaeology, you can still do this. It's just you won't have the ability to teleport, which isn't that big a deal. I actually wasn't really utilizing this at all until recently because I realized a little trick that I'm going to show. But so the outfit is nice for maximum AFK, but you do not need the outfit. So if you want to get outfit pieces, this is a good way to get outfit pieces. Okay. And woodcutting cape is 99 woodcutting cape is nice if you want the bird's nest for extra money, or again woodcutting the axe pieces for the Imcando hatchet. My hatchet also has Hone 6 and it's level 20. Fortune 3 and Prosper. I'm not even sure if these work because I'm using a Des. However, I just have it for what just because. So again, at least Hone 5, Hone 6. Honed is very good here because the higher tier of the tree, the better honed is. So yeah, definitely have honed on whatever hatchet you're using. And again, optionally have Fortune 3 and Prosper. I actually do not think these work at all, which is kind of sad because I don't think the game's like, I think because of how it is coded, even though I get the log, it's instantly destroyed. So I don't even have a chance to get clue scrolls. So yeah, if you care about clue scrolls, I would probably just recommend, and for most AFK, I'd probably just get a dark court and a necklace with a bunch of freaking things and AFK. So you can still do that if you do not care about fire making XP. You can still AFK this decent, but you would have to recharge your Grace to Elves every like, hour or two. But again, unless you have a dark core. So again, if you want clue scrolls and splinter arrow tips like Iron Man, you just need to not have a Des on, but just note that it won't be as AFK. This is a mainscape thing, and I don't really care about clue scrolls, and I don't care about other things, so I'm doing that. I will say, maybe I'm not getting clue scrolls because I'm over the limit, by the way. So it might work. I don't know. I don't really care too much, but again, you can experiment with that if you want. I'm using pulse cores just because I've had so many of these, and I've never used them in my life. And woodcutting is a pretty slow skill, and also, woodcutting, fire making a little bit. The one thing I do have is if you look at the toggle skills, I have woodcutting and fire making toggled on. The reason is because if you only have woodcutting on, you will only have a 2% XP boost. You need to have both of them on to maintain a 10% XP boost in between trees. I think if you get lucky, you can maintain the boost or like have the aura on, like Supreme Lumberjack. But again, that's very RNG / high requirement. So I wouldn't depend on that. Just have both of them on, so you have a 10% XP boost on all times. I do, but I think it's a little bit like better overall if you care about fire making experience, because you're getting 10% XP boost for the whole hour instead of only 2%. So that's just what I'm personally doing. What's up? What else is this? Oh, and if you do have pull scores, because you just don't have any, definitely just wear the Boots of the Gods, because yeah, you'll get invention components and it's maximum AFK. I also will say that you want to have Chronicle traction on. It's from I think Within the Light or something like that. One of those quests for the Sharon prayers. As long as you have this on and maybe drink a restore occasionally, you'll be fine. Like, I don't think your prayer should really get that low at all. I mean, I honestly do not think it should get low. You can maybe bring restores or something, but regardless, I'm pretty sure an ancient elven ritual shard should maintain this prayer to maximum at all times. And if not, I mean, you drink restores every 40 minutes, so that's not a big deal, because of the beaver pouches. So yeah, I just want to leave this on to have maximum AFK. Get the Saren spirits, the Blessing of the Gods, and if you don't want to use beaver pouches because they're annoying or something, just use a magic carpet from Menaphos for extra experience, okay? And again, you won't even have to collect them because Chronicle Traction is OP as hell. What else am I saying? Oh, and if you don't care about fire making experience at all for whatever reason, and let's say you don't care about invention components, I guess, you can also use a log splitting scrimshaw to get more woodcutting XP. It's only like 20k more experience, maybe 30, 40k. But yeah, you just won't have Breach of the Gods on, and you won't get fire making XP because when it procs, even if you have a days on from Archeology, it won't give you fire making experience. So you're losing on fire making experience for more woodcutting experience. Definitely get the Incondo hatchet. If you're 90 fire making, 90 woodcutting, you can work on your hatchet doing this. But when you're working on this, definitely get a log splitting scrimshaw, okay? It's only like 2 mil. It makes you have 3% more bird's nest, which is crazy. And you'll get this hatchet in I don't know, under 10 hours maybe. So, very good. What else? Oh, the Senna's fire torch is optional. Again, you won't get splintering arrow tips because of the Inferno Des so the Inferno Des relic. So if you're like an Iron Man or you care about the extra little money, again, just turn off the Inferno Des relic and just charge your Grace of the Elves. And again, very good if you have the Dark Core, because then if you have the Dark Core necklace, Chronicle Traction doesn't even require prayer for maximum AFK. And you'll get splintering arrow tips, and I think you'll get clue scrolls. So again, if you care about that money and stuff, you can do that. But I care about experience, so I don't care. I'm just using for the increased woodcutting success rate and the 20% chance to cut an extra log. What else? We attune crystal teleport seed to teleport to one of the patches. I kind of forgot, but yeah, you actually do need to have I think 90 farming-ish. Yeah, Elder Tree is 90 farming. You actually want to plant an Elder Tree at this farming patch at Elf City. So, yeah, I kind of forgot about that, but yeah, you definitely want to do this for this method. It's not needed, but it makes it a lot more AFK and manageable, so definitely recommend doing that. What else? So Desert Pantheon ore. This is from bonds or from shifting tombs. I just buy with bonds because bonds are going down to like 50 mil right now. Every day you could use Wisdom of the Scarabs. 10% XP gain from all sources for 1 hour, and you get 200 charges every day. So this should be maintained at all times of the day. Like, you can use this once a day, no matter what. Even if you don't use this ever, like the Might of Hit is very good for PVMing. But if you're not PVMing, you just use this every day and get more experience. You can also use the Joy of Ampkin to get a maximum pull score when you start your grind if you want. That's optional. Not as good though, obviously. Premier Artifacts obviously good because again 10% more XP a day, and 50% chance to act as a sign up porter for an hour. So if you're doing the non-Adiz method, it's good. And also, even if you're doing the Adiz method, the bird's nest use point charges, so this saves point charges. So that's pretty much it in terms of like main stuff. Like besides that, perfect Juju woodcutting potion for more uh, logs. Captain's log. I just do this for ports. You can just do it ports on the side. A bunch of beaver pouches, 3 restorers. Optionally, you can use, again, Luck of Dwarves or Ring of Whispers. Ring of Whispers is an invisible 3% woodcutting boost. Luck of Dwarves, obviously, if you care about getting a Hazelmere's Ring, and I think it's better to loot from the rare drop table. But again, I was using Ring of Whispers for the longest time, but I kind of forgot about Chronicle Attraction, working on, like, you know, all the spirits and stuff and how low prayer it is. So I'm probably going to be using Luck of Dwarves now. Maybe I'll get HSR, you know? Another important thing is you want to have Brilliant Energy and a Superior Locator. I honestly forget how to make the Superior Locator, but it's made through divination. I don't think it's that high of a requirement at all. I mean, to be honest, I could Google it. Like, you know, I'll do it for you. Google is your best friend. It requires 81 to divination, and you make it with... I don't even know, honestly. How do you make this? Creation. Sorry. 400 brilliant energy and 1 divine location of any type to make a superior locator. And then it lasts forever, so... Yeah, get that 81 divination. I'm not sure I can get boosted, but yeah. So that's it. That's it with that. What else is there? I think that's really it. So yeah, to show the path I like to do personally is, so you can go to Oil of City, go to Acquirers, Priff. This is the most AFK method. Go here. You teleport in, and here's my Elder Tree I grew. All you do is cut this tree, and you'll get experience. And the thing that makes this AFK is that once you start cutting this tree, it is AFK for 5 minutes. Pure 5 minutes of AFK. You don't do anything. So you click, and just go, and like, you know, maybe after a minute you just click so you don't log out. Then you wait for, you know, 4 minutes, you're just doing whatever. Oh, the tree's dead after 5 minutes. Okay, the tree's dead after 5 minutes. What do you do? Well, that's what you do. You can use Superior Locator. And then, like, well, this is not what I personally do, but yeah, you can use Superior Locator, go to Elder Logs, and we go to a random location, and here's another tree. Again, 5 minutes of AFK. Pure AFK. Most AFK thing. It won't die until 5 minutes are up, so you just keep hacking it for 5 minutes straight. Most AFK thing in the world. After this dies, what do? Again, if you don't have the Nature Sentinel outfit, you can just do this again. There's a chance you might end up at the same location, but usually it won't happen. But the thing is that these take, I think, 10 minutes to respawn, right? So let's just say this was my second tree. So I went to Priff, then I went with my locator, and now I'm going back to my Nature Sentinel helmet. I have it on 7, so 7/7 teleports me to the Elder Trees, and you can do West yeah, so 7/7/7. However, the one thing you can also do is simply right-click on your gear, and because I configured it to teleport me to West Letlia, you can quick teleport, and you'll instantly teleport there, and you can start cutting this tree. It's kind of sad that you can't. Yeah, it kind of sucks that when you click 7, it doesn't quick teleport you, which is kind of shitty. But you can just like click from the bar or click from your gear to quick teleport to Lelia, or just do again 7/7/7, and you'll teleport. Do note that this only has 20 charges, so again, if you're doing this for 2-3 hours a day, it's good. But yeah, this is like the most AFK path, because once you go from Elf City Locator to West Letlia, you can just go back to Elf City, Superior Locator, Letlia. And as long as you do this, you will always end up at a tree that's active. However, this only has 20 charges, so after 6 cycles, which is about like under 2 hours, maybe 3 hours, you have to just do Elf City and then Locator 2 times, and hopefully you get a location that isn't dead. Again, if you don't, it's just a minor inconvenience. Just use it again, and then once you do 2 locator locations, go back to Elf City. And again, the charge locator, just use energy on it. The brilliant energy is instead of just saying yes, we did it, you like do 2 confirmations, which is stupid. And that's it. And again, you wouldn't want to have your Chronicle Attraction on the whole time. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just very AFK. Okay. So, again, because I don't want to do that right now, I want to use my pull score of Tubikin. Pulse-core tunic on because I'm gonna AFK this right now. Drink that, summon, and we're good to go. And that's all there is to it. You just stay here, have your Chronicle attraction on, and it's like, oh, my prayer's down. Just click one, and I usually do this like this, like, well, that, ooh, oh my god. Wait, yeah, there. Not like this, but I usually have my like bar kind of like this, and oh my god, okay there. And then I need to move this a little bit. You can also have a special bar, but I usually just do something like this, and then have it like this. You probably need it like this actually, so that like it's on my other monitor. You just quick teleport. You just drink restored and then beaver. You just it's everything's there. And if you ever need stuff, I mean you can just look here, or just move stuff over. So yeah, that's all there is to it. It's very AFK. So yeah, I usually just have this on my other monitor just like this, and I just click whenever, So yeah, hopefully you like my guide. Again, very AFK method. Maybe I'll get 200 mil woodcutting. I mean, I just kind of do this for giggles. I don't really care about the 200 mil. I just do it for whatever reason, to be honest. So maybe you like my guide. Again, I think it's the most AFK woodcutting in the game. Personally, because like I know the Arc is AFK, but requires supplies and walking around and seeing if there's a location. I like consistency, So that's it. Bye.